Growing Pennsylvania's steelhead fishery. The Pennsylvania Fish and Boat Commission manages its nationally renowned steelhead fishery to put trophy trout fishing opportunities within ready reach of anglers who venture onto the Big Lake, as well as those who visit Pennsylvania's numerous Lake Erie tributaries. The Pennsylvania Fish and Boat Commission now sets its annual steelhead stocking target at approximately 1 million smolts, the most of any jurisdiction that stocks steelhead into Lake Erie. This video shows the collection and processing of broodstock steelhead and explains how fertilized eggs are reared to sustain Pennsylvania's Great Lakes steelhead fishery. If you enjoy this video, smash the subscribe button to follow me, like this video, pass the link along to a friend. As we'll see in this video, creating and maintaining a world-class sport fishery requires the commitment, expertise, dedication, and passion of elected representatives, government employees, resource agencies, sporting clubs, businesses, and many individuals including high school students and their teachers. Trout Run is a small, innocuous-looking Lake Erie tributary that has an outsized role in one of Pennsylvania's most unique sport fisheries. Trout Run enters Lake Erie in Avonia Beach Park. Trout Run is special because the stream has a dedicated steelhead nursery area, safe from angling pressure. On the bleak morning of January 6, 2026, teachers and high school students from Oil City Area School District volunteered for the most exciting part of the day, Broodstock Roundup. Steelhead adhere to an evolutionary urge to return from open water to their natal streams and unite to create the next generation. About 100 yards up from its mouth, a small gated dam forces the returning steelhead to congregate, and this dense fish assemblage provides the pool of broodstock. Bearing long-handled nets, students eagerly wade into Trout Run, and for several hours they repeatedly stalk and bundle trophy trout. The captive fish are carried to waiting scientists and technicians who briefly examine each netful and make initial sorting decisions. Non-target species, undersized steelhead, and those with obvious signs of injury or disease are directed to a set of trailer-mounted holding tanks until they can be released back into Lake Erie later in the day. Most fish this day are healthy and vigorous, and these fish are placed into barrels with a fish sedative solution that quells their energy, making for safer handling for the fish and humans. Once sedated, fish are checked to determine their ripeness by a gentle squeeze to feel for the heft of eggs or a spurt of milt. Ripe fish are sorted by gender and held in tanks before being logged into the breeding database and processed. Unripe or green fish are diverted to a different holding tank for more processing, then placed into holding tanks until released. Fish picked out as broodstock get individually examined for a clipped adipose fin. That's a harmless sign they've already participated in this season's broodstock harvest, and such fish will not be processed again this year. Fish also are checked for tags, signs of parasite, disease, and injury, measured, fin clipped, and then sent for egg, sperm collection. Processing day entails sorting and handling to 200 broodstock fish from the steelhead assemblage that migrates into the nursery waters. Since 2005, a serious fish illness called viral hemorrhagic septicemia, VHS, has existed in Lake Erie and other Great Lakes, and VHS is considered highly threatening to aquaculture and native fish assemblages, and controlling its spread requires disinfection, stocking, movement restrictions, and monitoring. As part of its biosecurity protocol upgrades, Pennsylvania Fish and Boat Commission built a dedicated steelhead fertilization shed, or Love Shack, that is activated at Trout Run during the winter spawn run, and staff harvest eggs and semen from broodstock steelhead. The steelhead depart the Love Shack a little to a lot lighter than when they entered. Sperm and eggs are combined in the requisite 5:3 ratio in plastic pails. The fertilized eggs are sent for incubation at Fairview, and the broodstock are placed into holding tanks to recover from the sedative and the morning's ordeal overall, prior to re-release into Lake Erie at Presque Isle. be confident that they'll stock 1 million steelhead smolts in March and April 2027, commissioned scientists and managers know they'll need to fertilize approximately twice that many eggs during the winter 2025-26 spawning run. At the Fairview hatchery, the fertilized eggs are incubated in trays, where for the first 2 to 3 weeks, eggs undergo initial development. In the wild, egg incubation is slower and takes place in the spaces between stream bed gravel. In the hatchery, eggs hatch into a stage called alevin or sac fry about 2 to 3 weeks after fertilization. Sac fry are nourished by a prominent abdominal yolk sac. The yolk sac is fully absorbed by about week 3 to 6 after fertilization, and at this stage the fry are moved from incubation to indoor tanks where they must actively feed, receiving a commercial dry starter diet. The feed consists of high-protein, nutritionally enhanced crumbles often made from fish meal and fish oil such as herring or menhaden. The young juveniles are transferred to outdoor raceways where they'll spend the majority of their time at Fairview growing to smolts. That is, the transformed stage that is capable of migrating to ocean or large lake. Mission stocks Lake Erie tributaries with hatchery-reared steelhead smolts that are around 7 to 9 inches long and have spent their first 12 to 18 months in the safety of the Fairview State hatcheries. Steelhead, native to northern Pacific Rim watersheds and not Pennsylvania or the Great Lakes region, belong to rainbow trout strains that migrate from rivers and streams of their birth to the ocean. These trout grow to astonishing size compared to their inland cousins of comparable age.
If I catch a fish, will you clean it for me? And if I catch a fish, will you cook it for me? I'm gonna catch me a big one, baby, you gonna see. I'm gonna catch me a big one, baby, you gonna see. Cause you're sweet as domino sugar and twice as neat. Gonna take my baby back to Sugar Creek. Gonna take my baby back to Sugar Creek. Going way down yonder there in Turkey Run. Going way down yonder there in Turkey Run. Bring your swimming suit, baby, we gon' have some fun. Bring your swimming suit, baby, we gon' have some fun. Cause you're sweet as domino sugar and twice as neat. Gonna take my baby back to Sugar Creek. Gonna take my baby back to Sugar Creek. Sugar and twice as neat. Gonna take my baby back to Sugar Creek. Gonna take my baby back to Sugar Creek. Let's go walk together across the Coxbow Bridge. Let's go walk together across the Coxbow Bridge. And I'll race you to the top of Sunset Ridge. And I'll race